Hey there, Gemini, it's Rebecca here from Transitions, and I hope I find you all absolutely super duper well today. So let's get into your reading. I'm not going to waffle on. Thank you everybody who subscribes to me. Love you all loads. Love having you in the little family. Love having the little team. Just to mention that this obviously can't be a message for every single Gemini, but you do have other placements. You do have other sun, moon and rising signs all making up your charts. So if you want to Google that, if you just pop in your date of birth, the time you were born, you'll get all your placements, and then you'll be able to look around my page and see the other messages as well, because they may be the ones for you rather than this one today. Right, let's get into this, Gemini, and see what we have coming forward for you. So this is for Gemini, sun, moon or rising. Cold on today. I've just put my heating on. It's getting cold. Even though the sun is shining, it's still cool in the house. I'm planting some seeds here, Gemini, by the looks of things. Oh, I can't hold these today. I think it's because my hands are cold. I have to start doing sideways through the winter. I've got my heating on though. It's not like I'm skimping on the heating or anything, but I have only just put it on because it's just suddenly gone cooler when the sun's gone round. Yeah, my hands. Right, what else? There we go. Oh, lovely messages. So guys, ooh, did one just flip? Yeah, that's what I was thinking actually, that. So we've got, to start us off, we've got the spread the wings card, and we got the awaiting results. Not sure which order they come out in actually. Then we've got the share the love, and then we've got teach. So let me just have a little look at these and just see what's coming through. When it says sharing the love, the one thing I am seeing straight away is lots of pink love hearts. So you're obviously, there's some of you out there feeling very much in a giving, it feels like you're in a very giving state, like your mentality at the moment, your mindset is about opening up your heart space and giving out that love. Can you see the lady on here, on this card here? She's got her arms wide open, so I feel like you're very open to the elements at the moment, very trusting in the universe and what it's bringing in. You're very trusting. You're very good at manifesting at the moment. So if there's anything that you're really truly wanting, make sure you're manifesting it at the moment, because I can really feel that you are in a position where you can bring stuff in quite quickly as well. I want to say we've got that with this awaiting results. As you can see here, there's been a seed planted and there it grows to fruition, but it actually grows up to the heart space, which is very interesting to say that I'm actually getting for you at the moment, that you're very open to receiving. And while you're open to receiving, a lot of things can come in for you, a lot of nice things. So it is a good way to be. There's having boundaries, and then there's having blocks. So you must make sure that you just got the boundaries and not the blocks. Yeah, so that's like saying, so I want a new partner and I want this and this, but I am open to receiving a little bit of this. So not everybody can be perfect to the rules that you're setting, is what I want to say, but you do have that. Well, I wouldn't accept that under these circumstances, or I wouldn't accept that under them circumstances, but if it was like this, then do you know what I mean? It's just having that little bit of a leeway on your boundaries, but still setting them firm boundaries, if that makes sense. Probably don't sound like I'm making sense. What you don't want to be doing at the moment is putting up a complete no, or a complete, this is what I want and I'm not going to take anything else. That's what I don't want to be hearing from you, Geminis, at the moment, because that's going to block this manifestation that you've got. So I do feel like there's a nice straight road for you coming up. I do think that you've literally planted a seed with this heart here. Look, the seed has cracked. So this could be in love, this could be in anything. Take it how it resonates. I do feel like at some point you've had to rebuild here, and I don't know whether that could actually be from a relationship. I'm just looking because some of the cards underneath sometimes just stand out to me. So I do feel like maybe you've been through a situation where you've been teaching yourself actually and learning to rebuild yourself from the inside out, I want to say. So you've really learned to, you know, do that inner work, moving on to the outer work. So that's even to like maybe even going on diets and things like that, to make yourself feel emotionally and physically better about yourself. This sort of attitude that I've got coming up and through here is what is going to help you with moving on and getting down that straighter road. I do feel like you've been given the gifts. You know, you've had the right people coming in for you. You've had the right people around you, showing you where you need to go and what you need to do. Now, if you haven't had this scenario already, that's because it's coming in for you. So I want you to use, it's like, yeah, it's coming in for you because they're pulling me forward. So I want you to be using all the facilities that are out there for you. So if somebody comes along and you think, what are you doing in my life all of a sudden? Take that as a person that's going to teach you some lessons and some lessons for you to come in there. I can see that you know, you might not realise you're learning lessons. You can speak to somebody in a supermarket and they can tell you a tale and you don't actually realise that they're just there to plant a little seed for you or show you another way forward, you know, a way that they've dealt with something, and then you think, oh, actually later down the line I could deal with that myself in that way. So I do feel like you're going to have some mentors coming into your life. Some of you are going to be going off to the seaside as well. That's just bobbed in here. And just to be a little bit more specific, you will be picking up shells if it's for the ones that you will want shells if it's for the ones that this is for. I don't want to be like, oh, anybody could go to the beach. It isn't just about going to the beach. You will go to the beach and you will you would be going to, you'd want to pick up shells. Like I collect shells to go in my fish tank, for an example, or you may be collecting shells because you work with them or whatever. But that's just a little side message that come through there for you guys. Yeah, so it's all about you sitting and learning at the moment. It's about you. You've done some real work, yeah. You've planted some seeds. You've been manifesting. Things are coming forward from you. I do think some of you are healing from a past relationship at the moment. These two are on the bottom of the deck here, and it feels like they are under this rebuild card, and that's what I think you've rebuilt from, some kind of devastating breakup. Now that could be, it doesn't just have to be a relationship, it could be a best friend that you've fallen out with, you know, it could be your brother, your sister, it could be a family member that you've lost. You could have lost them as well. So it's something that's, you know, that you're probably having to build up from. You could have lost your job, you know, something, it'd be something quite major that you're rebuilding from. But the thing is you're coming through that. And if you haven't come through that, you are going to come through that, because they are going to send you people that can help you to progress and move forward. We can teach you. If you're not good at opening up your heart space, you're not good at giving and receiving love, then they're going to be able to help you with that and help you to move forward with that. Because sometimes, you know, that's why relationships break down, because we don't actually know how to give that love. It can be something that's happened to us from the past when we were younger, a cohabiting agreement, I was going to say then. Maybe you needed to make a cohabiting agreement, but that's not what that is not what I was going to say. But I always, sometimes it can be spirit talking for me, so do take that if it resonates with the relationship breakdown. But anyway, codependent behaviours is what I was going to say then. Sometimes we have codependent behaviours that we, you know, to stop us from actually opening up our hearts properly within relationships. So if that has been a problem in an old relationship, that is something that you're going to be learning now. You're going to be learning how to open your heart space. Maybe when you've had friends around you, you found it difficult to you know, to be a part of that friendship, or to be part of a friendship circle, and giving out that that equal give and take, and not being too, something's coming through about being not too, you know, like just having the one friend. Maybe you're focusing on the one person, and they're going to teach you to be able to be more of a team player, I guess, you know, being able to be around more people than one and not just focusing in on the one person. I know that that can happen sometime with children, can't they? They can go to school and it's all about one child, and you're like, well, you can have loads of friends, sweetheart. You don't just have to have the one. They're like, yeah, but that's my best friend, and and all the time you're trying to push them to have more friends. So that's something else I want to bring in there. It's about opening up your heart space to more than one thing at once, being quite open to the world. It's about this, whatever this seed is that you've planted at this time. It's about you getting on that straight and narrow path. It's about you getting that healing from the inside out, and you working on yourself truly to get over whatever it is that's been holding you back from your past. But there will be people coming in for you to help you with this scenario. So whatever this seed is that you've planted, I do think, and though it sounds very boring, I do think that from the majority of the people that this is standing for, it's about the seed of actually getting things better for you within your heart, for you to move on and have better relationships, have better partnerships, have better love relationships, have better work friendships. I think it's all about you building up your heart and being able to give and receive the highest thing of all, which is obviously love. We are here as a nation, as a group, as souls, to learn unconditional love. So if you're ever having a lesson, have a look at that lesson and wonder to yourself, where is it that I need to learn in unconditional love in this situation? And you will find you will learn your lessons a lot quicker than the rest of them. So that is your message from this. The seeds are there. You are moving along nicely. If you're finding yourself where you're thinking, I can't do this on my own, they are sending somebody in, so do watch out for that. You're not going to be on your own on this journey of self-discovery, of self-love. For some of you, like I say, it could be that you've just got a few little bits of, more work to do on yourself before this seed here that you've planted comes to full fruition. So if it's a job you're wanting or a relationship you're wanting to start, there's just a few things on your heart that you need to deal with before that is allowed to come in for you guys. Let's just have a look and see if we've got any more messages for you. Some of the star signs have had extra messages and some haven't this time, so we will see. Gemini, is there anything else for Gemini today, please? I need to take a breath. That was definitely a passionate reading coming over from this side. Anything else, please, for Gemini? Right, let's just have a look. Angel cards. Let's just see what the angel cards have to say. This can be towards this message, or it can also be a new message. So we will see what we get for you guys. Gemini, please. What is the message? Straight on the floor. I've got a big table, but you know. Right, we've got the what do you desire card. Ooh. It says It says you now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desire. Here we go again with the heart. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready to oh God, let me start again. You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Then we have the release and surrender card. It says, we shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release challenges that you've held tightly gripped to with your hands. Open your hands, arms and heart to our love and assistance. So once again, it's about opening up the arms, letting go of anything, especially things that you've held on to from the past. Let go of that, release it, surrender it. Get rid of it. Let your heart open again. Choose to love. Choose to not be blocked. Choose to, any blocks that you've got, get rid of them. Get your heart open, ready to receive. They're asking you to release and surrender. They're also asking you, to talk about your true heart's desires. What is it that you want? What are your true desires? What do you really need? Because that seed is ready to grow. So it's time for you to, you've got to be pouring it in from the right place to manifest it in the right way. So yeah, really think about that. And then the last one we've got for you is acceptance. And it says, see yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. What did I say? If you are having a lesson, make sure you look at it with unconditional love, because that will give you the answers as to what you're all meant to be learning from the situation. So it says, see yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love. Yeah? So it is about accepting everything as it is unconditionally. So I hope that's been good for you guys. Please do like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.